What is up, dudes? How's it going? Hey, if you guys have not yet subscribed to this channel, you totally should. But only if you want to, because honestly, it doesn't bother me at all. I do have to say though, to the 125 people who have, I really greatly appreciate it. It seems like last week I made a video, I finally made 100, and it took me a while to get to that first 100, and then I'm already a quarter of the way to the next 100 and only 1 week. It's really awesome. I don't know, it's pretty cool how this all works out. But today I didn't really know too much what to talk about. I figured I would just kind of talk about whatever comes to mind as I'm writing. Going to the gym right now. It's a little bit earlier than I normally go, so I'm pretty happy about that. You know, there's a lot. I gotta squeeze in a lot of stuff in the morning. I figured today I would just talk about the things that I'm kind of working on. Like, what does my daily routine kind of look like? It's not gonna be like one of those daily routine of a multi-millionaire. It's not gonna be like that type of, you know, video. It's just, I'm just gonna talk. First of all, I'm broke. But we're getting there. We're getting there. So what I do typically, what I've been trying to do now, you know, man, you can't break me away from my coffee. So coffee is a given. It's a given fact. So I've been trying to wake up as early as possible. Now I'm trying to get to 9 o'clock, 9 in the morning, and you're like, oh my god, yo, lazy, waking up at 9 o'clock in the morning. I wish I could wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning. Well, you got to remember, I get home from work at 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'm trying to cut my 8 hours down to 7 hours of sleep if I can get home from work and go straight to sleep. But I can't, because I usually go home and I take a shower, because I don't want to be laying in bed all dirty and stuff and sweaty from work. So I've been getting home. It's usually about 3 o'clock, about the time that I end up going to sleep officially. So my 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock is like 7 or 8 hours of sleep. I know, I'm trying to cut it down to 6, because apparently you can still be healthy at 6. So that's the goal. I'm gonna try to still be healthy at 6. That way I have just a little bit more time to do these things and my mornings aren't so rushed. Because right now what I do, you know, what I've been trying to do is wake up, get my cup of coffee, grab my book. I'm almost done with Think and Grow Rich again. Grab my book, I sit out on the backyard, I put a chair out in the sun because I want to soak up that good ass prana, as Ralph Smart would say. You know, breathe in that good ass prana, baby. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. But that's his saying. I can't say that. I've been trying to wake up, do that, and read while I have my cup of coffee. And by the time I take my last sip of coffee, it's like, okay, I gotta go inside and I gotta get ready. So, you know what? I've been trying to make a nice clean breakfast, no sugar, you know, with you know, protein and everything, because yeah, I'm trying to get some protein in and something in my tummy, because I go from breakfast to on my bike right now making a video, heading over to the gym to try to get at least an hour and a half of exercise in at the gym, heavy weights. I go to failure. I've got a routine. It's a push-pull legs method. If you're not sure what that is, go check out Daddy C-Bum or Chris Bumstead on YouTube. He's going on, I think, the 4 times classic world champion. Now, I'm not going to be competing for world champion anytime soon. Probably never, because I'm not really sure I'm comfortable with taking, you know, some of the extra stuff to speed up the process or reach that level. But, you know, I want to go as far as I can in a natural way. But yeah, that's basically my schedule, you know. And so it's like, wake up, go read, go have my cup of coffee, go make my breakfast, and get my ass over to the gym. And then after the gym, basically, I have enough time to get home, get my lunch prepared, and head to work, and work until about 2 o'clock in the morning, get home, take my shower, go to sleep at 3. And that's basically what my schedule's been. And I'm just talking about that because I do want to kind of throw in here a little bit about what I'm planning on doing. So like I said, I am going to try to get up a little bit earlier. You guys may know I sold my car. I am looking to replace it, but not yet. I want to be like ready. Ready as in like that Tacoma right there. Actually, that was perfect, because that's what I'm looking to replace my Mini Cooper with, is a nice Toyota Tacoma. And I want to do like an overland build so I could take it out and go camping and stuff like that, and you know, do all sorts of stuff. I'm trying to think of something that I can make a story or create content with. But that's kind of like what I'm looking for. You know, I do have to replace my car eventually, but I guess you know what, I'm not gonna stop just yet. Woo! I'm not gonna stop just yet. That person's sneaking through here. I wasn't looking. I was looking the other direction. That was my fault. So my strategy. You guys may or may not know. This is where the value is going to come in, right here, right here. You guys may or may not know this, but if you're trying to do extraordinary things, you have to do extraordinary things. That's just the way it is. If you want an extreme change in your life, you have to do something dramatically different. You know, that's just the way it is. So, what's dramatically different? So, if you're trying to grow and you want to grow quickly, you can't really just work. You know, you can't just work. It doesn't work. I mean, work is going to be great if your bills are down. You can save your money, then it's going to be great. But if you really want to do something different or make a difference, you got to do something a little bit extra. You can't just work. And so what I've been doing is watching the stock market for the last couple of years. So I try my best to work, have my monthly payments as low as possible, and then watch the stock market and put money in the stock market, and hopefully, you know, like through 401k and through my own contributions, and then hopefully have a good, you know, I've been doing a lot of day trading. I do have long-term stuff in my 401k for like my plan B safety net that I'm slowly buying into right now as the market is falling, because eventually we will hit a bull market again, and I want to make sure that my average price is as low as possible when that happens. It's a smart way to do it. But I'm also doing some options trading on the side. Basically what I'm looking at right now is we have officially entered a bear market, except for it was only for a split second. We're experiencing our first bear market rally right now, and it is confirmed to have just been a bear market rally in my mind, because it hit a key resistance level as it was going back up and bounced off of it and started falling again. The rug was pulled. Therefore, I do believe we are officially in a bear market. So while it's going down, what I'm going to be doing, call options are going to have low premiums in a bear market. So I'm going to watch the key support levels, watch and wait for some reaction to it, and buy into some call options if the proof of concept is there. You know, it's very possible, depending on how powerful this bear market is, it is very possible that you'll find a very strong key support level and it'll just pass right through it and it ain't gonna act as support. But if it shows a nice rebound on that support level and there's a wide enough spread between that support, you know, that demand zone to the next supply zone, I'm gonna pop into some of them cheap call option contracts to ride that little rally and pop out of them once we hit the demand zone or on our way up to the demand zone. So that's kind of like what my plan's been. So That's basically what I've been doing. I'm gonna be working, watching the market. You know, I've got my long-term stuff. I'm trying to buy in, you know, for my 401k, some long-term stuff. And then as that's going on, I'm gonna just keep my eye open for opportunities for one reason, and one reason specifically. Interest rates are going up. Housing prices are gonna go down. I want to have cash when the house market falls. I want to be ready for that. I want to be ready to start scooping up stuff. I've never gotten a house loan before, so I qualify for FHA. What I'm gonna try to do, God willing, life never goes as planned, but let's hope it does this time. Sometimes it does go as planned. So what I'm gonna try to do is have some cash ready when the market starts, when the housing market, you know, collapses a little bit because of the high interest rates, and I start to see a nice kind of evening out, balancing out of things like that, because you can always refinance a better interest rate in the future, you know. So I want to lock up some real estate. I'm looking at FHA allows up to 4, like up to a multifamily unit of 4, so you can get a, you know, single family, you can get a duplex, a triplex, or a fourplex, and I'm gonna try to get or fourplex if I can. Save up my cash as we're going right now, because they only require a 3.5% down payment on FHA unless things change by the time this happens. So hopefully I'll be able to save up some cash and be ready for that. I know this is a very wordy, weird video compared to normal, but I just thought I'd let you guys know what I'm trying to do, because what, you know, I want to move out. I'm living with my folks right now, and I think a really good way, if all things go well, would be to get into like a triplex or fourplex, live in one of them, rent out the other ones. Qualifying for it should be easy if those rooms are already rented out, because that rental income counts towards as like your income. It counts towards your qualifications. So that's basically what I'm going to try to do. And with FHA, as long as I live in it for a year, I can keep saving, you know, and basically live there for free, because I'll have renters buying it for me. Keep saving up, get ready for the next place, and then instead of selling it, unless I've got a lot of equity in it, instead of selling it, when I move out to my own like single family place, I'll be able to rent out the room I was staying in. So that's kind of like we'll see what happens, man. But I want to get out there and start hustling, start getting into things. This year I do want to get my real estate license, start collecting some what do they call it? Commissions. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm dreaming too big. We'll see what happens, you guys. But that's kind of like where my mind is pointing, just so you guys can get an idea of what I'm looking at. And you know, I'm a slow mover. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a slow mover. It's hard for me to get up and go do it, but as things do happen, I will definitely keep you guys posted, and you know, probably do it in this form. So where I just want to ride my motorcycle, that's all. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, as I know it's a weird one. Thanks again for the 125 subscribers. I really appreciate that a lot. So yeah, man, there are not enough hours in the day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.